Hey Aussie Gamers, welcome to episode 51 of the Aussie Gamers Express podcast, the podcast that fits neatly into your pocket. I am your host, Luke One, and joining me as usual is my good friend Thorncliffe.
Hello.
Hello mate.
How's it going?
Very good mate. And also joining us is my other very good friend, Red.
G'day guys, how are we?
Yep, fantastic. And how are you mate?
I'm good. I'm actually found a successful way to lose weight.
Oh, how's that?
Play Evil Within.
Oh, what, and shoot yourself?
That's right.
How many nuggets of poop do you give it now?
Three.
Three?
Definitely 3 poop nuggets.
3 poop nuggets out of...
14 so far, because I think there's 14 levels.
Okay, so it's a poop nugget per chapter.
Yes.
Oh, lovely. All right, well, before we get into what we've been playing this week, I'll do the show in preview. So first up, after our general discussion, we'll have in the news. Halo's got a big-ass download. We've got some portable Hearthstone coming. There's going to be some Mortal Kombat X on our TVs, sort of. There's a new Grand Theft Auto game coming. PS4, their big system updates, got details on that. Some BlizCon news. The Hatred, that one's going to be interesting. Talk about a new game there. Dead Rising, the movie information, and a little bit on PS Plus for November. There might be a couple other little snippets of news as well. After that, we've got a rapid-fire quiz again for this week. And we're going to have our very own admin, Swifty, joining us. So that'll be very interesting and fun. And after that, What's That Sound? And that'll be the end of the show for this week. So, without further ado, I'm going to talk about what I've been doing or playing for the week. Diablo 3, touch on that. I suppose we play that most weeks now, but been playing that. We've got what are those? The Rift Trials or whatever?
Oh, for the Greater Rifts.
Get into Greater Rifts.
Yeah, so we've been having a couple of goes. I still kind of don't really understand how it works, but yeah, because I've kind of just been following your guys' leads. But
Do you want it in a nutshell?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right, you jump in a rift, and especially on Torment or above difficulty, you have the chance of obtaining a Greater Rift trial. Then you put that into the obelisk, you go in, you do that wave mode that we done, and then that'll give you your starting point, whether it be level 1 to 10. I don't know if it goes any higher than 10, because that's all I've achieved so far in one go. And then everyone gets one, then you go chuck it in, and you've got 15 minutes to complete the Rift and the Rift Guardian. And if you can complete it within the granted time, you have the option of leveling up your Greater Rift key or cashing in and being able to gain upgrade points to what is your drop for doing a Greater Rift key, which is your legendary gems.
But if you fail and don't do it in the 15 minutes, you lose your Rift key. You've got to start again.
Start again, yeah.
But before you do that, you've got to get one of these keys from a key guardian or something, don't you?
No, that was a different thing we're doing altogether.
Oh, that's a different thing.
You get the Greater Rift trials by just
going
and doing a Rift.
And I think they're automatically dropped. The keys are automatically dropped by the Rift Guardian if you're playing on Torment or above. Exactly. Because every one that I've played, it wasn't a random drop that he did it like with the key wardens. It was just you finish the Rift and you get a Rift trial key.
Okay, so what's the key guardian, key warden for?
Right, we found this other offshoot, this other event that you can do in Diablo, and you have to get the different key wardens from their different places. There's one in each act from 1 to 4. And then you can go into a old house in New Tristram, and if you have the appropriate keys, I think there's the gluttony key, the bone key, the war key, and the fire key, I think it is. But you use a certain combination of those, which opens up a portal. You go in there, and so effectively the first one we done was the bone one. And we went in and we took on super boss, the first and second boss you take on. I think it was Magda and the Skeleton King.
Yeah. I haven't done that yet. I've got some of those keys, but I haven't actually tried that yet.
It's because we're saving up enough keys so we can do all 4 portals at once.
Oh, okay.
Because we'd done a couple of portals, and then we went back in to do it the next day, and they were gone. And it's like, oh Jesus! It took us 4 hours to get enough keys to open up 2 portals.
Okay, I've got 2.
Yeah, so we're saving them up. But so basically, when you get it all done, you finish each of those portals. You get an ingredient which you can buy the schematics from the girl that's the little chick that sells you the stuff in the second act, and then you can make yourself a Hellfire amulet or a Hellfire ring, and these are like level 70 plus. The things they can do for you are unbelievable.
Cool. Well, it's just I like how this Diablo is just adding all this new stuff for nothing. That's a new addition, isn't it? That hasn't always been on there.
Not that I know of. I can't definitively say yes or no.
I don't know.
I stumbled across it and I went yes. Well, we really did. We put our big pants on. Now we're playing on between Torment 3 and 5, depending on our party size.
Yeah, it's pretty good replayability in that game. I'm impressed with it.
Oh, copy that.
Good on them. Thank you very much. All right, so beyond that, I've been playing Destiny this week. Pretty much a bit of a loner because nobody will join me. Everybody hates Destiny now. They've all moved on from it. They've got the shits because they can't get any further or whatever. But I've still been plugging away on my own, and I've got a couple of mates from my work that I've been playing with as well. Today, only a matter of hours ago, actually, got a message from him saying, "Hey, jump on. We'll want to do the raid." I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'm on." So I jumped in, and we did the Vault of Glass, and we smashed it in about an hour and a half.
That's a quick raid.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was good. I was the lowest level. What am I? 27, I think. I was about 27 and a half, and it looked strangely enough, I held my own. I wasn't dying every 2 seconds. I do have a recording of it. I've still got to chop it up a bit so it's not as long. But I did die a few times, and they kind of led me through it quite a bit. But these guys that I was playing with, they were pros, man. They knew what they were doing. They were telling me what I needed to do, where I would be most suited because of my class being a warlock and my level and the weapons that I had. They're like, right, you go to the right with this other guy. Then there was 2 in the middle, and there was 2 on the other side. And yeah, they coordinated it so well. It was brilliant. Unfortunately, the video that I have of it doesn't have any of the voice chat, but you can definitely see the coordination and how we all worked together. It was really impressive. And yeah, we managed to get through it really quickly. We did use a few exploits, which are probably going to be patched by Bungie. But like with what's that guy in the middle, the guy that I tried with you originally, Red?
He's like the big Cyclops dude with the barrier around him that you fight on Ishtar Sink on Venus. He's the Strike Lord there.
Yeah, well, what we
did you sit up on the pillar on the left, did you?
Pillar on the left? No.
We sort of your hobgoblins sit and they snipe.
No. What
you can all sit up there.
What these guys, and it was really easy. The way these guys had found to do it is in the middle of the map, down the front, the furthest away from where you come into the level. You go to the bottom of the stairs, and then to the right, and there's kind of like a little. It's kind of like standing underneath a set of steps, really, and you just stand in there. And fortunately for us, there was like 4 warlocks, a hunter, and a titan. So what you need to do it is the warlocks, because the warlocks sun grenade or whatever it is, I can't think of whatever it is, but when you use the sun singer subclass, the grenade will push him back. And so basically we're just throwing our grenades at him, and then we go and hide and regenerate the grenade, and then the next person would go and chuck the grenade. And we all just kept chucking these sun grenades at him, and it eventually just pushes him off the edge of the map. And he falls off and he dies, and it's job done. And then you move on to the next section and things like that. But yeah, it was easy, I guess, but there was still some tricky parts where you got to get all those what are they called? Those bright yellow things the oracles.
Yeah, the oracles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're a pain in the ass when you're trying to take them out so they don't mark you, and as well at the same time as getting sniped at by hobgoblins that are on these sort of faraway perches. So, but yeah,
We figured out another way to do that really easily. You know, when you start to fight the big guy with the shield on him.
yeah,
You know where the hobgoblins sit up on the perches?
yeah,
Well, you can get up on the very left one right at the back, and there's a little section that all 6 of you can stand behind.
oh yeah,
And what you do, whoever has the shield or the relic, if you will, stands behind there, waits for his special to build up, and then goes out, shoots off the special and drops his shield. Everyone fires at him, and then we all duck back around the corner. Don't even worry about the oracles. When the oracles mark you, the dude standing there with the relic just cleanses everyone in the one spot.
Yeah,
right in the corner. Go again, go again, go again. I think we've done it in about 20 minutes.
yeah. We had the guy from the part where he arrived. We had him gone in about would have been a minute and a half.
It's pretty classy.
I've got the video. I may be a little bit off, but I'll definitely have that in the final edit, and we'll have a look and see how long it all took. But yeah, that was really fun. And plus the parts where you call them the Gorgons, where if they see you, everyone dies.
Yeah, Gorgon's Eye.
Yeah, these guys that I was playing with, like I said, they were that good. They were all like, I didn't really know what was going on because I didn't know about these enemies. And they're like, all right, just form up here. And they go, all right, just make sure you stay close, don't fall behind, and go. And like I'm just like chasing behind them, and I'm like, I don't know where I'm going, so I'm relying on following them. And it's dark. I'm like, shit, keep close, keep close, keep close. And I don't know why I'm doing this. And then we got through, and I'm like, oh, what were we doing? That was easy. And then they explained to me that if anyone was seen, that we all would have died. And I'm like, oh, okay, fantastic. But we got through first go, no dramas. And I ended up picking up like 7 Ascendant shards, some Ascendant energy. I got an exotic auto rifle, and I upgraded a couple of my gear with all that shit too. So it was really good. It was super fun. It's so deep, that level. Like, yeah. You go down more than you go across. Like, it's just a tall map.
How about that part where you had to jump across and land on the ledge and then hover out and come back to the ledge before you went through the final door to go into where the 2 stargates were? Yeah, but
I was very lucky because these guys were just full running me through it. They're like, okay, do this, watch me do it, and then you do this. And then I was struggling. There was a part where all the platforms disappeared.
Yeah, that's the part I'm talking about, yeah.
I failed, just before that part where you're on the ledges. I failed a couple of times, and one of the guys just goes, all right, hang on a second. And he came back to me.
Yeah.
He goes, all right, follow me, follow my lead. And he got me across. It was really nice guys. They were really cool.
So, teamwork personified.
Yeah. So I got through that really fast. I ended up... my dinner was ready, and I was like, shit, I'm really hungry. You know what my wife did? She
spoon-fed you.
Well, almost.
You.
It was like a pork steak or whatever it was. She chopped it up into pieces so I could eat it while I was playing.
Oh, fuck you, 3.
I was busy. Oh. I didn't even ask her to do it. She just chopped it up and put it on the lounge next to me. I'm like, oh, okay. That's why I married her. She's great.
Every good turn deserves another.
That's it.
Worms... Put it in a blender next time and just put a straw
in it.
Yeah, that'd be good. I needed a straw for my coffee because every time I took my hands off to have a coffee, I'd die. But anyway, moving on. Did you have any questions about Volta Glass?
No, did you enjoy the intensity of it? It's a whole new phase of Destiny, isn't it? Because like you can go out and do your patrols and even the level 28 strikes and not so much the Nightfall ones, but you can do everything in it. If you can get a couple of blokes with you, even 2 blokes, I think we ran through nearly half a level the other night on our own on level 26.
Yeah, it was good. It was, and I didn't feel like I was too underpowered. I still had fun. It was awesome. But anyway, I played a bit of Worms with you last night, Battlegrounds on the PS4. That was really cool. We played a couple of games, one each.
Yeah, that's good.
That was good fun. That's always fun to play. Alien Isolation again, I've gotten a little bit further in it, but still I can only put about 25 to 30 minutes into it before I start having sort of real uncomfortable almost seizures because I'm scared and all that sort of shit. But I'm really enjoying Alien Isolation. I was sort of tempted to not buy it because I didn't know if I'd like it. I'm really enjoying it, but I've got to do it in short stints. But
yeah. You were the same with Mordor, though.
Oh, well, I wasn't going to buy that either, but yeah. I probably shortened my life by getting it, but I did enjoy it. And today I played some Zombi U on the Wii U. So there's some let's play videos that'll go up on the YouTube channel of that. That's a cool game, man. That is probably one of the most underrated games on the Wii U that I've ever played. Probably the most underrated game that I've played in a long time, really. That's a sensational game. But that's about it. That's me. All right. Who wants to tell us about their week next?
I'll go because I've just been playing Diablo. It's killing my life.
Oh well, we kind of covered that. So that's all you've played?
Yeah.
No Lego?
No.
No?
I'm hoping
not so they bring out the Evil Within Lego edition.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Everything is awesome.
I actually did. I played a bit of Minecraft as well on the Vita.
Yeah,
it's just been, I don't know. It's not something that I can overly get myself into. I don't think.
What?
Like it's cool playing it on PC, and my still preferred method of playing Minecraft is PC.
Oh my, yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was about to ask you how it functions with the control scheme and everything. Is it still?
Oh, you know what? It's good, and it's pretty cool if you're just like bumming around at work and you're on your break and you just want something to play for half an hour. Like I'll sit there and play Minecraft or something like that. But yeah, other than that, I don't know too much about it. If I can load my world from home or what onto the Vita. So
no, I don't think you can do that.
Yeah, but yeah, other than that, no. My still preferred method is the PC for it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been that. I think I've hit level 67 now of Paragon. So Diablo, that's it.
All right, cool. Red, tell us about your week.
The only update for me on Diablo is I've progressed to about 85 on Paragon level.
Nice.
One thing, I don't feel so bad. I done it last week. I missed about half a dozen games that we shared throughout the week, and I didn't cover it. We actually had a game of Watch Dogs where we could hack each other.
Oh yeah, we did too.
And that was good for a pisser. I tell you what,
funny.
It was almost the most fun I'd had in an hour on that game, to be honest.
Yeah, that should have been there from the day one.
Yeah, it's like, that's me, get in the car, let's play cops and robbers.
Yeah, that was cool.
So was that like a game of tag or something, is it? Or
pretty much. We just took in turns hacking each other, trying to find it. Yeah,
it's just the hacking thing that was already in the game. You could hack people and stuff, nothing different, but you can now choose to do it to your mates rather than a random. So
it just doesn't accumulate to your overall notoriety or anything like that. It's just like a unranked quick game, if you will.
Yeah, so I can hack Red's game where I go in, I look like just some random, and I need to go up to him, initiate the hack, and then hide, and he has to find me.
If we played it in the Pawnee hillbilly outskirts of the trailer park home,
yeah,
and everyone's just running around, so I'm just shooting everyone that's running. Luke's sitting there hacking me, and now I've got cops.
Yeah, come and smash him, yeah.
Damned if you do and damned if you don't. But I tell you what, Luke again had the wood on me there.
Oh.
And got the job done. But that was a lot of fun.
It's only taken 25 minutes for the first dick joke.
I thought the first dick joke was introducing you to the podcast.
Oh! Red, you get automatic 10 points in the quiz for that.
No, love.
Cool.
I'll probably put about another 4 or 5 hours into my career on the NBA 2K15. That's a lot of fun. I like my basketball, so obviously subject matter gets me there every time. And also, my Evil Within finally arrived. The dreaded wait is now over. And played a few games with the boys last night. We done a couple of things. We had a sniper off in Sniper, which is a little bit more uneventful than we were anticipating.
I recorded that, but I'm not going to put it up because I did absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Oh, but you come third without playing.
Oh yeah, in that game, yeah.
You went for tea and still won.
Yeah, that was funny. I went AFK. I was in the lead, and when I come back, I came third out of fourth. I'm like, I wasn't even playing.
But yeah, I've put approximately 2 hours and 40 minutes into it last night, into the Evil Within, and you guys followed along and watched me stream for a while, which kind of empowered me. I was kind of king of my own little world there for a little bit, and I really enjoyed it. And I got to share the experience with you guys. But then you turned around and, Red, should we upload this in one big chunk or episode format? And I'm like, oh, wicked, YouTube. Yeah, let's do like an LP series. So the people out there listening that don't know what it's about or are a bit unsure of it, jump on, have a look. 15 minutes intervals you can check out a bit throughout your day without having to sit there and consume it all at once. But I'm actually really, really chuffed with the game. I really like it. It's got a little bit more of a horror gore theme on to it as opposed to something like Last of Us, but still felt a little bit like that, where you're scrounging around and supplies are very limited.
And it's got that unpredictable nature too, where you don't know where the next glitch is going to be at.
Oh, I tell you what, that's not without its glitches. You know, there's glitches on glitches, but the way it works is it's still really cool. Chapter 3 I completed, and after being chased by a dude with a chainsaw and a really bad fucking attitude, I'd had enough for the night. You just wouldn't leave me alone. And it's evident, doesn't matter what game I play, I can't shoot straight.
You can shoot straight in real life. You've got 3 kids.
Yay.
Proud father.
So that's about the extent of my gaming.
All right. Awesome. Well, on that note, how about we move forward into some news?
Let's do so.
Fantastic.
Let's do it. All right, first up, Hearthstone is coming to Android tablets and iPhone, and Android phones as well, in 2015. It's been delayed.
It's a flavour of the month.
Yeah, well, I didn't know when it was coming to start off with. I just saw this news item that it was being delayed to next year. I didn't even know it was coming this year. I think it was slated for late 2014, but that's not going to happen. It's going to be next year. But what they're saying, the devs are saying that it's been a challenge, but they're really happy with the progress. But they want to get it right to have the to translate what you get on a normal screen down onto a small phone and still have the same sort of enjoyability and playability. I reckon it would be a task.
Yeah, well, there's probably going to be a few hoops to jump through if you want to play someone and they're on their computer and you're on your Android, one being Microsoft and one being Android or Apple, vice versa.
Not to mention how many different screen resolutions are there out there for phones these days.
Well, that's right. They're going to have to cap it. You can't do it on your Galaxy Ace 1.
Yeah, like it's going to be tricky for him. But like even now, like, it used to be the iPhone. It was the one screen all round. Now there's a couple of different sizes, so it's going to be a bit tricky for him. That might have been the delay. Maybe they're trying to get it to work on, the new sized iPhones and the new Galaxies that have come out and stuff. But anyway, that's coming. I'll probably play it a little bit more if I've got it on my phone, I think.
Look, they're going to get microtransactions out of me if I can play it on my Android too. Like, not that I condone the act, but when I sit out and I have a cigarette, I play my half a dozen games of the one game I have on my phone. If Hearthstone was on it, then yeah, I'd definitely be out there sharpening on a durry, playing a bit of Hearthstone, and I'd want to win because I'm used to it.
Yeah, well, when I've got downtime at work, obviously I can't play it because I'm not going to carry my iPad around with me at work. So pulling out my phone and having a bit of Hearthstone, I'll probably do that. Be more likely to do that. That'll be cool. So yeah, that's coming out early next year, so they say. Who's got the next news item?
Sean does.
I'll go. Blizzard news. BlizCon will be happening this year in November, so that's November 7 and 8, and their closing concert will have Metallica.
Right. So, what is the BlizCon just like an EB Games Expo?
It's like an E3, but Blizzard goes, "Fuck yous, we'll have our own."
We'll have our own, yeah. What would they have there? They've only got a few games.
They won't have Titan.
They've usually got like, they have World of Warcraft, Diablo, StarCraft, Hearthstone, which is their 4 main pillars that they've got, and they have the World Championships for StarCraft 2.
Yep.
And just like it's got a lot of esports stuff there, but also like developer seminars and all that kind of stuff as well. So yeah, and also if you can't make it, they also have it as
fake it.
They have virtual tickets.
Yeah, what are they, like $45 or something?
Yeah, so you can watch it all online.
Or you can just probably wait till afterwards and watch it on YouTube for nothing.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
If it was free, I'd watch it, but I'm not paying money to stream shit.
Oh. But no, it's getting bigger and bigger every year. You know, like to have Metallica performing at your convention.
That's
cool.
pretty hefty.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Nice. All right. So what else we got, Red?
The new features 2.0 coming to the PS4, the system update.
Yeah, cool.
Right, I'll just run through a couple of the features, and if you guys wouldn't mind telling me whether they will affect you, whether you like them or if you dislike them.
Cool.
USB music playback, so you can listen to your own tunes in-game.
Yes.
Won't use it.
I would have a lot in the past, but now I have the ability to verbally diarrhea in your ear. I'd probably choose that over that.
Party chat. And plus, like, if there's a game where it's okay to stream music, like listen to music, the game will probably have decent music.
Yeah, that's correct.
I used to like playing all the old, especially on the original Xbox where you had to get your CDs and put them into the drive and download them onto the hard drive and stuff. I used to play the music all the time because there used to be this awesome golf game on it called Lynx LS. And I used to play it for hours and hours, and I'd have that music there and just have a mad playlist while I was playing the game.
Using it as a stereo would be alright. Like, not necessarily play the music while I'm playing a game, but play the music just while I'm, doing stuff around the house. That's probably good.
Yeah. So it's got audio playback via USB, so that'd be... how's that going to work? Do you know it all? Or?
Oh, it'll probably...
The stick will have to be loaded, and it has to have a supported file name extension, including MP3, MP4, M4A, and 3GP.
It'll just have a media player in it.
Okay, so I can open up my hard drive or the USB stick on, like you did with the
PS3.
Plug in your hard drive into the PS3. Is it like that? So
yeah, but you can't save it onto the hard drive by the looks of things, which sucks. I've only got 2 fucking USB ports.
Yeah. Well,
I've got one of those 4-to-1 USB things that I use. Yeah.
Well, I'm seriously considering, just on a side note, of going and getting the vertical stand that comes with the 4 ports and extra fan.
Ah, yes. Okay.
All right.
Yep. Sorry,
Next
I'm
one?
going to ask you another one, but is it any idea on the format of the hard drive or the USB stick?
Oh, to be FAT32.
Be FAT32.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
What is it?
NCAC.
Yes,
you know what we're trying to say.
Yeah, it's something.
NTAC. No, it'd be that. All right, so you can change your colours in addition to the ability of changing your theme. And
NTFS.
NTFS. Yes.
NTFS. That's it.
Yeah.
And the 7 colours will range from blue, red, green, purple, pink, grey, and my favourite, gold, because I always come first.
Sorry, what's that in the colours?
You can change the colours of the background.
Oh, can we have custom shit?
Oh, well.
One step at a time.
Yeah, one step at a time. In addition to the ability of having a theme, which I'd say, as opposed to, I know I used to even be able to get on the internet browser on the PS3, go through to the website and download, and download straight away, and you could have user-created ones. But my suspicions would be these would all be certified and bought from the store.
Mm.
And they'll be pre-order now for your limited edition Last of Us 2 PS4 theme.
Yeah. All right.
Enhanced voice commands. As I only just found out the other day, you can have voice commands.
And you don't talk into the controller, apparently.
No.
Backup data. So you can back up your data on your PS4 to your USB storage.
That's good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Jason will like that.
Save data, screenshots, video clips, downloaded data,
I thought
etc.
you could do that already.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
I know you can do videos.
you can do videos and screenshots, but now you're going to be able to do game data. So let's say, for example,
okay.
I've downloaded GTA 5 on, like, I've bought the digital edition. I've downloaded it, and then you buy it from the store. Instead of downloading it again, I can copy my data, put it onto your thing, and copy it across. And all you need to do is buy the license, and you'll have the game ready to go, rather than downloading 60 gigs.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, which is what you could do with the 360. I did that several times with Jason. He'd be over at my place with his console, and I'd want to play like a game on his or whatever. I could just copy it from my 360 onto a USB, plug it into his, and then away you go. Brings the data across rather than having to download it again. So that's a good feature.
Yeah, this feature feels a lot like Facebook. Players you may know. PS4 will now suggest players you may know in the What's New section, recommending gamers from your friends frequently play, from friends who your other friends frequently play with.
Well,
Bam.
on Facebook, I think it's actually been renamed to players you may know but haven't friended yet because they're fucking idiots.
And are highly unlikely to.
Yeah, whatever. Don't care. What else you got?
Add to library. The monthly free PlayStation Plus games will have an add to library button in the PlayStation Store.
I don't understand what that one means. I read that, but
So this button will add a game to the PS4 owner's library without downloading it, saving space on their hard drive. So basically,
okay.
it's going in on your phone and hitting purchase.
So rather than buying it and then stopping and cancelling the download, you can just add it to the library.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. So amongst
So
a
it's
few
just,
other
it's just the same as instead of having to scroll your way through your download list on the PS3, it's just all there.
What?
Yeah.
I never used to download any of the PS Plus games on my PS3
Yeah.
straight away because I just used to click on it, purchase it, and then it'd start to download. Then I'd cancel it,
Yeah.
and then you go into your download list, and every game that you've ever
ever
downloaded or any download that you've ever done on your PlayStation is all on your download list. So you just scroll back down through that there and then find all your old PlayStation Plus games or whatever that you wanted to go back and play and then re-download them.
Yeah, but the PS4 already does that.
Yeah.
So the library.
Yeah. So this is just to add to library, and it looks like it's only going to be solely, from what I've read, PlayStation Plus games. So hypothetically, I've got my Sniper 3 Elite digital download. That won't go to that section. And
Well, that
stuff.
makes sense, I guess. Well, I don't know why limit it, but essentially, if you're buying a game, you're probably going to want to download it anyway.
That's exactly
But
right.
if it's a free game, you may not want it yet, but you want to make sure you can come to it later. So yeah, that's
So
cool.
it's a one-click save.
Yeah. All right. Next.
Yeah, so basically that's about it. There's a couple of other content area and library. So the PS4's content area, which shows your latest games and apps and everything like that. I'd say that's the What's New style section, has been redesigned to help make it easier and quicker to find the access the content that you are looking for. So basically, they're just making it easier. They reckon to find what you're looking for, A to Z, Z to A, sort of gig.
What's the next
That
one?
makes sense?
Yep.
That's it. That's all I've got
that's it?
so far on the upgrades.
All right. Cool.
Bit long-winded, my apologies.
Did you have the share play at all?
Oh, the live broadcasting.
No, the share play. So,
no,
got your-
that's not confirmed for 2.0 by the seams.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah. All right. Well,
Like-
when that's
like-
confirmed, we can have a chat about it then.
Yeah, can't wait.
All right, next bit of news. Mortal Kombat X is getting a live-action digital series. It's in the making right now.
Yay.
You're excited for that, Red?
Yeah, man.
It's like that, what was the original one called?
Oh, it's
Kombat
not time for quick fire quiz.
Stuff Legacy or something?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's going to be like that. But unfortunately, Warner Brothers, who's making it, they're not sharing much information about it yet. But they're only saying that it's going to have some of the franchise's most storied characters. I'm imagining the big characters that they've got, while introducing new generation of fighters. So it'll be the originals plus a few extra new ones. So it's going to be if it's anything like the Legacy, Mortal Kombat Legacy, I reckon it'll be pretty sick.
Legacy Season 2, by far one of the best watches I've had when it comes to that subject matter.
I still haven't watched it.
Get about it.
Yeah, I'll have to.
Yeah, you will enjoy it. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that.
Cool. All right, well, that's all I got on that. That's coming, and we don't know much about it. Don't know when. So, Sean, what have you got?
Ron Riggle has been cast as Frank West in Dead Rising Watchtower.
Nice.
So this is the new movie that's coming out for Dead Rising. He's people might know who Ron Riggle is. He was a comedian who was on The Late Show, and he was also he's Gil in Modern Family, and he's also in 21 Jump Street and a couple other things with.
He's one of those
Will
actors
Ferrell.
that you don't know his name, but if you see his face, you definitely know him.
Oh,
Yeah.
that funny bastard.
Yeah, that bloke. Yeah, I remember him.
Go!
So what's he? Is he going to be the main character?
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon he'd do
Frank
all right as a Dead Rising. Oh, he's Frank West, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep. The photographer guy or whatever.
Yeah, so he's actually Dead Rising movie. It's going to actually debut on Crackle. So that's the Sony streaming system.
It's going to be B-grade shit movie, is it?
Well, you know, like I don't really know the bloke who's written and it's written and co-produced by Tim Carter, and he's the guy that wrote Mortal Kombat Legacy and Sleeping Dogs.
Because the half decent movie that I've seen on Crackle is that Idle Hands, and it's been on there for the last 6 years.
That's an awesome movie.
It is good, yeah. It's really old. I liked it because it had Tom DeLonge from Blink-182 in it for 1.8 seconds.
We were singing a Blink song the other night.
Yes, we were singing Damn It, I think. No. Yes? No, it wasn't Damn It. Josie. That's what we all sang. Bad me. Okay. It's Red again, I think.
Yes. Okay. Well, you can chime in here, Luke, because we both complimented each other with this selection of news. Total install size of Halo, 65 gig. That's like 14% of a 500 terabyte hard drive.
Yeah, it's quite large.
500 terabyte.
What'd you say? 500 what?
I said 500 terabytes. How good would a hard drive be that size? Download it.
Right.
500 gig. But the catch is the 20 gig day one update, primarily multiplayer.
Yeah, so it's not going to be a patch. It's actual game content.
Yes.
So what they've basically done, and they've come out and said it, is that it's not a patch, it's content because they couldn't fit it all onto one Blu-ray disc, and they didn't want people to have to swap discs.
Yeah, the 2 discs was never a choice, apparently.
So instead of having 2 discs, they're just making you download the second disc, essentially.
But you know what annoys me most about this is that what they should have done, or I don't know if they're doing something similar, is that when you pre-ordered this game, they should have given you a code that you typed into your Xbox One, which means that you could start downloading this content 4 or 5 days before it was due for release, so that the second that you got your game disc home, it was 100% ready to go.
Yeah.
And I counter that with, you can.
You can.
Only for digital purchases.
Only for digital purchases, see?
It's a catch-20.
That's dumb. But what what about what they did with GTA 5 on the Xbox 360? That had that had 2 discs, but I never once swapped the disc after the first time.
Yeah, an install and a game disc.
It's an install disc and a game disc. You put one disc in, disc 1 goes in and installs. You then take out disc 1 and you put disc 2 in, and then you play, and that's it. And then every time you want to play, you put in disc 2 or whatever it was, and that's the only disc you need to ever use from that point on, unless you uninstall it.
Correct.
Why can't you do that? I don't understand why you can't do stuff like that.
And just one thing, you guys are probably a bit smarter than me when it comes to it. It's just an assumption. The 20 gig download, that'd be compressed, yes?
I don't know. It may be a 20 gig download that expands, or it may be a 15 gig download that expands to 20. I don't know.
Yeah, because it says total install is 65 gigabytes. So you've got the initial 45 gig that you install from disk and plus the 20. I know that equals 65.
Don't know.
But 45 gig of campaign, it's 4 games, is it not?
Well, that's why they're having trouble fitting it on. It is 4 bloody games, but
full campaign.
Yeah, so I understand that side of things, but I don't like the whole. I mean, for me personally, downloading 20 gig would be fine, but that's going to be an issue for some people. Not everybody has unlimited downloads. Some people have only got a certain amount per month, and that might take them half or maybe all the way there. It's just a real hard thing to do.
Well, we're very fortunate, us, we're able to afford it, as you say. But if you're paying for Live or you're paying for PlayStation Plus, those sorts of bills have to come out of the already ones that you've got there. So instead of being able to go from 100 gig to 200 gig, I know it's only $15 to $20 a month, but you're spending that elsewhere. So I do feel for those out there that don't have really good net yet because the NBN hasn't reached them, or low income earners, like we've all been there and not had all the money in the world to be able to afford the speeds and the capacity that we have now. So yeah, it's a little bit concerning on my behalf.
Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. Who are we up to? Me?
You.
Me. All right, there's been hints at a re-release for Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on the Xbox 360. So not a new Grand Theft Auto game per se, but another re-release, but this time for last generation of consoles. So there's been no talk of or no rumours of the PS3 getting it, but Xbox.
It says here,
Sorry.
It says here on the Game Planet that it's confirmed for PS3 also.
Well, the information that I got is from XboxAchievements.com. They have released a new set of achievements for the game, which is why the rumours have sort of gone around, but I haven't seen a trophy list. That's why I say I don't know about that.
Yep.
I'll put a link in the show notes so people can have a look at those achievements. But so I never played San Andreas.
What?
Yeah, so I'd probably buy that again on the 360.
That is a great game.
Yeah, no, I never played it. The first Grand Theft Auto game that I played to completion is GTA 4.
Yeah, because this year marks the 10-year anniversary of San Andreas.
Oh, okay. That might be the reasons for it. But yeah, no, I'd be keen to get that. But that's all on that one. So let's hurry through. I think we're running a bit behind time. So, Sean?
Xbox One's getting screenshot capabilities in an update in 2015.
Don't. You get me started.
You know what? I was talking, people that know me know that I'm an advocate for all video games, and I come from the Xbox 360, and I'm a big Microsoft fan. But just for the sake of console war and having a bit of a shit, and shits and giggles or whatever, I was at work the other day, and there was 2 guys that I was talking to, and they both had Xbox Ones. And I said to the guys, look, I don't want to make fun of you guys because you guys are awesome. So you guys are the future of how people should be. And I said, I would liken you 2 guys to back at school. The guys when you were picking teams, you had the 2 captains when you were doing sport. And the fat kid would always get picked last, the fat kid with glasses. But then every now and then you'd get a really awesome captain that would pick the fat kid first to make him feel good. That's what I call Xbox One owners. They've gone for the fat kid. They're sticking in there. They're hanging in there. We need more people like that.
I'd sum it up as taking one for the team.
But anyway.
This has come from Phil Spencer, and he said, "We can do video. How hard can it be to just grab a frame of the video?"
That's it.
I said, it's a little more technically challenging than I thought. 2 weeks ago, they think they've found a good solution for screenshots. They're working on it. They know people want it. The team has a path to getting it done. Now it's just prioritising.
It is funny though. Like
they've only got 7 frames per second to pick from.
Oh, good, beautiful. Moving on.
Sorry, it's all in jest. I'm going to buy one. I'll pick the fat kid too.
Yeah, I'll get the fat kid eventually. Red, have you got anything else?
Nah, mate, I'm fresh out of good ideas.
Sean, you've still got something left?
I've just got one. The Binding of Isaac Rebirth has been confirmed as one of the free games for PS4 on PS Plus next month.
Oh, okay, The Binding of Isaac.
Yeah.
I haven't played that. I don't think I will, though. It doesn't look like a game I'd be interested in.
It looks very weird.
Yeah, it's a weird indie game. It reminds me of Don't Starve, like the graphic sort of...
arty style.
Yeah.
No, I'd say more crappy crayon drawing style.
Yeah, fair enough. All right then. Well, if that's it, when are we going to discuss the?
Yeah, I think that my 3-year-old's actually going to get a job as the lead designer on the next update for it.
Yeah. When shall we discuss the hatred?
Well, let's go.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, the hatred. Tell us about it.
It's just called Hatred. So, Hatred, the video game, is coming out. It's set for a Q2 release next year, and what it basically is that you're playing as a suicidal man who sets out to kill as many people as possible before being killed. The trailer for it starts off with him explaining, like, fuck the world and this is shit, and I always wanted to die violently and take as many people as I can with me and all this kind of stuff. Then he walks outside and just starts executing people.
My name is not important. What is important is what I'm going to do. I just fucking hate this world and these human worms feasting on its carcass. My whole life is just cold, bitter hatred. And I always wanted to die violently. This is the time of vengeance, and no life is worth saving. And I will put in the grave as many as I can. It's time for me to kill. And it's time for me to die.
This is not too bad when you're watching it like that, because it's a top-down view and it looks a lot like Dead Nation.
Yeah.
So you're running through and just shooting at the things and all that kind of stuff. But then you've got your executions where he picks a person up off the ground that's begging for their life and shoots them in the face, or repeatedly stabs someone or slits someone's throat and all that kind of stuff. And it's a very, confronting kind of trailer when you look at it. And I'll put it out there on the pages, and I'll ask you guys here as well, is it, at what point does this start going from being just a game to something a little bit more, and is there a line that you shouldn't cross, or should there be a line?
There definitely is a line, but does this one cross it? I guess you would probably, if you asked, a room full of people, you'd probably get many, many, many different answers. I'm a little bit confused on it myself. What do you think, Red?
Oh, mate, you can watch movies along the lines of American History X, and you can watch Dexter, which is that glorifies serial killing. You know what? The fact that you're pressing the X button makes you more vulnerable to pulling the trigger. No, look, bring it on. There's many taboos that we shouldn't touch on, and that's children, anything like that we can just all sit back and as a collaborative fucking community and go, that is wrong. But I see no difference in the violence or the snippet of the violence I've seen in this game. If you didn't have the narration at the start where he says how pissed off he is and how he's just going to go out and fuck everyone up, it'd just be another top-down Dead Nation sort of a thing, you know? The death of innocence was brought in Modern Warfare 2, the airport one.
Yep.
The airport level. So, look, I don't know. How many people have you mowed down in GTA that were innocent?
Now, my point, let's see, where I come from here is that, look, can we compare this game to, do you remember that game from a couple of years ago called Rayplay?
Yeah.
No, see, I wouldn't go there.
So with that game,
Okay, yeah, sorry, I just want to hit on something that Red's just said then. No, I wouldn't go there.
Yeah. Why not? Why not that one?
Well, because...
Well, sorry, stop. Before you do, let me explain what the game is for people listening so they have half an idea of what Red's saying. What Rayplay is, if you don't know, the game is basically, it's like an anime, manga, or whatever type of sort of game, and the sole purpose of it is to stalk women and rape them. You pick them up in subways, train stations, you get them in the bathroom, and you rape them, and you control the person, and you, without going into too much graphic detail, you decide how it actually happens. Sorry, Red, go.
No, I wouldn't. Because, we're walking a fine line here. So you're talking about violating someone to the point where it's fucked up. You can't even imagine it. So just blowing someone's head off.
But
they don't have to live with the fact that you've blown their head off.
But yeah, so it's better to kill someone than to rape them.
Yeah, because you're essentially ruining the rest of their life anyway.
Yeah. Look, with this sort of thing, it's my personal opinion that there is a line for me in what I'll play, but there's always that argument of art and the fact that this is a part of our lives, and it's not necessarily glorifying it, but it is acknowledging that it exists, and it gives the people the option to play it. I would much prefer somebody play a game like Rayplay or Hatred and get their frustrations out and do it in their own bedroom and confines, and rather than the actual acts. Now, the actual acts are always going to happen regardless of these type of games actually existing, because believe it or not, once upon a time, video games like this didn't exist, but there were still rapes and mass murders going on before these games existed. So these games aren't creating people to giving the idea to do this. But for me personally, look, I wouldn't play either of them. I did play Rayplay to try it, and I will try Hatred if it is available for me to try it. But it's not something that I would want to play through to the end. It's just how I would feel inside. I think it would make me sick to be that type of person in the game. But I don't think it shouldn't be there, and I don't think that they should never have been made. But yeah, it's not for me. I wouldn't play them.
Okay. Red?
Yeah, fuck it, I'd play it. It looks awesome.
It does. It does look awesome. It's just the subject matter.
Right, the subject matter's confronting.
So there's this line that keeps on getting talked about, and I've read a lot of different things on video game violence, and especially this Hatred game as well. And the general consensus is from a lot of people is that no, it shouldn't be made, it shouldn't be this, it shouldn't be that. Basically, what it looks like they've done with this game is taken the zombies out of Dead Nation and just put humans in there.
Yeah.
Is it confronting? Yes. The executions and all that kind of stuff that happen in the game, if they weren't there, would it make it any better?
No.
No.
But
it's not,
if you didn't go in for a close up of somebody getting their head blown off, they were just running through shooting. Then
it's not the violence. The violence is nothing different to any other game that we've played. I've played games that are a lot more violent than that. It's the background. It's what you're doing. It's
the psychology of it.
It's the psychology of it. That's exactly right. It's the psych behind the actual violence that you're seeing, and it's not something I would like to be in control of.
Bet you enjoyed your control over Trevor in GTA 5.
Yeah,
Complete sociopath.
Yeah, that was tame in comparison to the way that game makes me feel.
Okay.
Well, that's why we're all here, to have different opinions. Doesn't make us any lesser people.
I'm just looking for an answer, because there's been games like this before. If you ever played a game called Postal, that came out many years ago. There's that Manhunt, yeah. All games that are thing. Like, I really don't think that we have to worry that much about this game, because if it does get released, I doubt very highly that it'll actually get classified in Australia for release.
No, never.
No.
And yeah, like there's been games before that have all got these R ratings and bannings, and even with an R rating, they're still getting banned for certain things like that. And well, yeah, I've come to the conclusion before on this that either everything's all right or nothing is. So, you know what, like you do things in South Park that are absolutely disgusting, but it's funny because it's South Park. Every Call of Duty game that comes out, you've got to have a sniping mission where you're executing people. You see in-depth Sniper Elite, in-depth kill cams going through people's heads. You know? Well, yeah. You are sent on a mission to do something and to kill somebody that, you know what, they might be an innocent person, but this game here, yeah, even though I'm not 100% sure on the subject matter and if I feel comfortable when playing it, but it does have a right to be there.
But I may be wrong here, but it kind of sounded like the way you were speaking to me is that you think that I've condemned it.
No.
No.
Because that was the complete opposite to what I said.
Yep.
I said it has its place, just not for me.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Just making sure you got that.
Yep.
Can I just quickly, before we move on, you had the post today, as we've mentioned. You asked the specific question, are we desensitized, or is stuff like this going to lead to us being desensitized to violence on innocence, or just to violence in general? What do you reckon? What do you guys reckon?
I think you're already desensitized. Every television show you turn on, every movie that you watch, I turn the news on, and I was sitting watching the news at lunchtime at work, and I've gone, geez, this is a morbid thing. There was 4 or 5 killing stories before anything else was shown.
Yeah.
Can I just pose a bit of a point of view here? And this is the way I look at it, is I don't think that watching all this stuff will desensitize you. It will desensitize you to violence in media. It will not desensitize you to real life violence.
Reality, yeah, cool.
I have seen hundreds, millions, billions of dead bodies in video games. Thousands of them. Probably on some days, daily, I would see thousands of them. Gory games, blood. It has never taken anything away from real life dead bodies that I've seen.
Yeah.
Never. Okay, so...
but you're 99% sane.
Yes, however, but if you're going to be desensitized to real life violence by video games, I'd be...
Stop playing them.
No, but I would be hard-pressed to say it was the video game that did it, or the movie. I would be saying that there's a screw loose. If you walked past a dead body that was in the woods or something like that, and you went, a dead body, and kept walking because you'd seen them 1,000 times in movies and video games, I think you've got something not right upstairs, not the fact that you've played too many video games and watched too many movies. Because I know that the 99.9% of the people that I know personally who play video games and have seen a lot of that stuff would shit themselves if they saw a fucking dead body in the bush. And that's a normal
we're
reaction.
99% harmless, you know. We are harmless people.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think any sort of media will desensitize you. It will desensitize you to media.
Yeah.
But not real life.
See, that's why I ask smarter people questions.
Stop talking to your dog. You'll talk to it. All right. A fantastic topic, I guess. That's we haven't had a nice controversial one like that for a while. That's a real good thing. I hope it continues on the page. We'll keep commenting on it and keep it going for as long as we can because it is a really interesting one. But for now, we are running over time. So is that all we've got?
Yes.
All right, beautiful. What we'll do, we're going to move into the rapid fire quiz. All right, now for the rapid fire quiz, we're going to bring in Adam, who is Swifty on the page. Adam's going to join us, and we'll get him on now. Hopefully, he hasn't pissed off because we're about half an hour after I said we'd be adding him. See how we go. Good luck. I've been messaging him, so you should know.
Yeah, elevator music. Insert elevator music here.
I will. Swifty.
Hey guys.
Hey buddy, how are you?
Yeah, good.
Good stuff. What have we got? You live from the bush. All right, Swifty. You've got a rough idea on how the rapid fire quiz works?
I do.
All right, so it's going to be quick, and if I don't get any answers, then we're moving on to the next question. There's 10 questions. Obviously, the person with the most points at the end of the 10 questions is the winner, and I've got a tiebreaker question in the event of one. Now, Sean is pretty good at these things for some reason. I don't understand why. He's the Rain Man, we call him. But I don't know. I'll work out something fantastic for you if you manage to beat him.
Righto.
All right. You got any questions before we start?
No, not really. Just thanks for having me on.
No, that's okay. Thanks for coming. For someone different.
Test the buzzers.
Oh, what are we? What are the buzzers?
Swifty Red Dong.
Swifty Red Dong.
Yeah.
All right. I'm happy with that. All right. Well, I'm about ready to go. So we'll get the. Are we ready to get the clock ticking?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yep.
All right. And away we go. Question number 1. What are the full names of the 3 main characters from Grand Theft Auto 5?
Red.
Quick,
Michael DeSanta. I was going to say Lance Franklin.
come on!
Trevor and Franklin.
Fail! You took too long and you didn't give me their full names. Question number 2. What is the name of the main character in Alien Isolation?
Dong.
Sean.
Amanda Ripley.
That's correct. Okay, question number 3. What is the name of the energy drink in Sunset Overdrive?
Dong.
Sean.
Kisco.
Incorrect. Swifty, come on, feel free to buzz in. Question number 4. What is the name of the developer of Drive Club?
Who cares?
Swifty, you've been keen on Drive Club.
I'm thinking.
It's a rapid fire quiz. Stop thinking. Fail. Question number 5. What brand of car is on the cover of Forza Horizon 2?
Dong.
Sean.
Ferrari.
It is not a Ferrari. Question number 6. What is the next line in this quote from Conker's Bad Fur Day? I am the great mighty Pooh.
Dong.
Sean.
I will throw my pill at you.
Incorrect. That is way too wrong for me to give you the answer. Question number... well, give you a point, I should say. Question number 7. The next Mario Party game is coming out on the Wii U. What number is it?
Red.
Dong.
Red.
4,950.
You're getting the point because it's a funny answer. Question number 8. Name the 3 Batman games from the Arkham series on consoles. I heard Dong. Sean.
There's Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Origins.
That's correct. Question number 9. What is the subtitle of the yet-to-be-released Lego Batman 3?
Dong.
Sean.
Beyond Gotham.
Beyond Gotham is correct. Question number 10. Swifty only. 2 video game consoles were released in Australia in 2002. This is a hard one. Name them. Come, Swifty, just make it guess. Guess.
Xbox and PlayStation.
I'll give you 1 point.
Dong.
Xbox is correct. Go, Sean. What's the other one?
PS2.
No, that's incorrect. No, that's incorrect as well. That's it. That's
GameCube.
It was GameCube. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I said Nintendo.
Swifty. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It's not easy, is it?
Not what I was expecting.
I tell you what, from my point of view here, being the quiz master, I'm very happy because that's hard. That is really hard because it's
Not
fast.
one Destiny question. Fuck.
What was that?
Yeah.
Not one Destiny question.
Can you run through the answers?
I can go through the answers for you. All right. Well, the first question that Red was attempting. Do you want to have another? Now that you've got a bit of.
Nah, fuck.
It's Trevor Phillips, Michael DeSanta. And
Santa.
do you know Franklin's last name?
Well, he says it enough. How dare you, Sean? That's their word. I'm not allowed to say that.
Yes. You know, their word. That's even worse. You're an idiot. It's Franklin Clinton.
No.
But I thought it was really funny because when I wrote that question, he's the only one that I didn't know his full name. Yeah, equality in video games. All right, question, which one? You said question number 3, what is the name of the energy drink in Sunset Overdrive? You said Fizco. I corrected you a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Fizco is the manufacturer of Overcharge, which is the name of the drink, the energy drink in that game. What is the name of the developer for Drive Club? Nobody got that. That's Evolution Studios. The car that's on the front of Forza Horizon 2 is a Lamborghini. It's the 2000.
One of the two.
It's well, yeah, it's pretty close. It's a 2015 Lamborghini Huracan, which is probably pronounced hurricane or something like that.
Who can afford it?
Yeah.
That was gold.
That was pretty good. Fantastic. Question number 6, which I slammed you on, Sean, was the next line from
I'm
Conker's
going to throw
Bear.
my shit at you, isn't it?
Yes, I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you. You said poo at you.
Yeah.
Come on. All right, what else? The Mario Party game was actually number 10. You got...
Oh, I thought it was
My
9,
answer
actually.
before Sean
But, yeah.
got to it, or before Red got to it. I was going to say 10.
And
you
yet,
didn't.
the two video game consoles released in 2002 was the Xbox and the GameCube. So there you go. The original Xbox, that being. Well, I've got a couple of questions here that I was going to use them in case of a tiebreaker, but we don't have... well, actually, we've got a tie between second place because we've got Sean in first on 3 and Red and Swifty are on 1. So how about a bit of a face-off, Red and Swifty?
Bring it on.
You guys ready?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
All right, let me think. There's 2 questions here. Which one should I ask? All right, what about this one? What does Mars, Xenon, Natal, and Durango all have in common?
Swifty.
Swifty?
One of them's a planet.
Can I say, I think that they're... Can I have a go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are they all names of, like, projects for the console projects? Like, you know, they got Morpheus and all that kind of stuff. They had Project Mars, Natal was Connect. No?
You're too Rain Man for the freaking quiz.
Sure. How are you not a millionaire?
Is that the right answer?
It is. That's correct.
Oh.
It's close enough anyway. I would have given it to you. It's Microsoft Codenames. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good one.
I mean,
I swear this is a G up, eh? They get us on here to do it. They bring in Sean. Let's see who's going to win, and it's just bam, Sean, start to finish, go on, catch you later. Makes us look like dickheads.
Swifty, there's nobody that wants Sean to lose more than me.
Next time you should throw some Metal Gear Solid and Resident Evil questions in there, and I might be able to give them a go.
Yeah, but I went with a few Microsoft questions this week to try and throw him off because he's a PlayStation boy, but I can't even do that. All right, look, Swifty and Red, I've got one more for you two. So, Sean, you hold it because I know you probably fucking know the answer. What is Project Dolphin?
Red. Oh, no, that's Echo. No, give it to Swifty.
What were you going to say?
The Sega game.
Yeah, that's Echo the Dolphin. Swifty,
Yeah.
do you know what Project Dolphin is?
Is it like a go-low version of Project Gotham, that racing game?
A go-low version, that's tops.
I'm going to come third, aren't I? Because he gets a point for funny answer.
He's getting a point for funny answer. That's the only place your 1 point came from. Well, hang on, give me a minute. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, and 6. So actually I win because there's 6 questions that nobody got.
How many points does Red have?
I got the last one.
1.
You,
I got 6. Oh, I got 4 then, didn't I?
you didn't get Xbox and GameCube.
Because I got 2 points, remember, for the good answer and for getting Xbox in the console release.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's why I suck the most. Fuck you.
I thought you got 2 as well, Red.
Nah, that's what you get for thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you suck, dude. You're just beat by noob.
Now, all right, that's it. That's the end of the rapid fire quiz. That was rapid fire quiz.
Wait a second.
3.
Project Dolphin.
Oh, I haven't given the answer for that, haven't I?
It's a Nintendo emulator.
Did you just Google that?
Yeah, I did just then.
You're not such a Rain Man when you're fucking coming to Google because that's incorrect.
Huh?
Project Dolphin was the code name for the Nintendo GameCube.
Ah.
Yeah, so,
There's Dolphin, the GameCube, and Wii emulator.
yeah, probably, but that's not what Project Dolphin is. Yeah, it was the that's what the GameCube was known as before it was the GameCube.
Project Dolphin for?
Oh, I don't know. Why is it Morpheus?
Under the water.
Not putting a big black guy from a movie.
Well, with that big thing over your head, there could be a black guy.
There is no spoon, okay? All right, let's move on. Right, that was rapid fire quiz number 3 that Sean's taken home again, if you don't count me. And we'll move on to What's That Sound?
I think it's time we stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
Glorious retribution is at hand.
Swifty, you going to stick around for What's That Sound?
Yeah, I might as well.
All right, cool. Did you listen to last week's?
I sure did not.
Oh, that's great. Great, good.
It is very disappointing. I know. I'm sorry, but as you know, I've been out of town a lot lately, and I don't know. That's a bullshit excuse. No, I just didn't listen.
He's
Now,
up
that's
3
what I
points for
want.
the quiz. He's up to 3
That's
points.
what I want. I want honesty. If I ask someone a question and you don't have the answer, and you say, "Oh, I've had a bit on this week," or you just
I
go, "Oh no, I just couldn't be fucked."
No, I wasn't trying to bullshit you. I was just having a funny. That's all.
No, you're all good, man. You're backpedaling now. Careful. All right. Well, let's do What's That Sound. Last week's sound was Yoshi's Cookie.
Of course it was.
Of course it was. Everybody's played Yoshi's Cookie, but nobody got it. Strangely enough, not even the Rusky Big Muskie himself, but not even Sean. All right, this one.
I came close to it.
Yeah, well, yeah, but you did.
I was on the right track.
All right, this week's one I think it's going to be a hard one. I don't know. I don't know who's played this game. I haven't. I've given too much away again. This one might be a hard one, but I'll go back to a reasonable one next week. So, all right, without further ado, have a listen to this song. Hopefully it's up loud enough. It's not a song.
This is why I can't have good things. You're some piece of work, you know that? If you weren't already lined up to go to Inferno, you'd be well on your way with all the shit you pull. Dressing up like a nun just so you...
Do you hear that?
Kind of. We missed the start.
Yeah, it was a bit...
Yeah.
All right, I'll play it again.
This is why I can't have good things. You're some piece of work, you know that? If you weren't already lined up to go to Inferno, you'd be well on your way with all the shit you pull. Dressing up like a nun just so you could...
Can hear Sean already taking keywords from that. Anybody know what that is?
I don't think so. I'm thinking...
Come on. Swifty? It's not an easy one. No?
I've only got one thought in my head for what it is because it's something that... Hey?
Yeah, make it count.
And what is it?
It's not GTA 5, is it?
No.
It's a lot older than that.
It's not GTA 5. Red?
Nah. Dante's Inferno?
No.
Yeah.
Have you played Dante's Inferno?
No, but I've watched the movie.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, it is actually.
I wrote a review of that on the blog, and I called it Dante's Porno.
Yeah,
Just tits everywhere.
Hentai.
And Sean, what have you worked out that it is?
All I can think of is it sounds like an old thing where somebody's walking along the street arguing with somebody else and
It's
LA Noir or something like that.
But that's not exactly what it is. Yeah, but they are walking down the street arguing.
They're walking down the street arguing.
Oh, here we go.
50. Yeah, that sounds like it's like set in like olden times because they're going somewhere and she's dressing like a nun to get into something that she shouldn't be getting into.
Mafia, Godfather.
Yeah, sounds like that. It's the Scarface game.
It's not, no.
Cool. Yes!
Godfather?
No.
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 That's all I can think of, something like that.
Very good, but no, now I know you're human. That's fantastic. All right, well, if you think you know what that is, then you're awesome, because none of us did. And look, granted, I'm not up here on my high horse pretending I'm all fucking high and mighty. I wouldn't have known what that was too. I researched that. I'd never played the game, and I have no bloody clue. So I'm no better than you guys. I'd probably be much, much worse. It's just that I'm not tested. But anyway, if you know what it is, send us a message on the Facebook page, Aussie Gamers Express. Tell us what you think it is. If you're correct, we'll send you a free game should there be any to permit. But we've got quite a few, so get in there quick and we'll give that to you. It's a free Steam game, that's what it is. And that's it. That's the show.
I thought it was a scene from Satan and Leo.
What's that?
It's this cartoon that you watch on YouTube, and it's this little boy who's going to school and that. His best mate Satan, and he comes out of the ground and helps him out. Anyway, just by hearing the tone of that voice, it sounded like him. Like it's like the little boy trying to put his socks on. He's getting them on Satan's horns and shit. And he turns around. He's like, "Gosh damn, Satan! Why is it so goddamn hard to put my socks on?" And that's what it sounded like. It instantly popped in my head, and I was like, "Yeah, fuck, that's what it is."
What's it called?
Satan and Leo.
Satan and Leo. I haven't heard of it, but no, this is definitely from a video game, not a TV show or anything. But I'll have to check out that Satan and Leo show. It sounds pretty funny. All right, well, that brings us to the end of this show. So we're finished for the week. Why not take this opportunity to head over to our Facebook page and give the Aussie Gamers Express page a like. Just head across using or searching for Aussie Gamers Express. And by liking our page, you'll be help support what we do for the Aussie gaming community. While you're at it, subscribe to our podcast using iTunes, Stitcher, or TuneIn Radio, or any other podcast app or whatever you can find that's out there. Just search for Aussie Gamers Express. You can find us on Twitter at AussieGamers12. And you can watch us on Twitch at twitch.tv. And you can send us snail mail at PO Box 130, Cranebrook, New South Wales 2749. That's it. That's the show. Any final words?
Not really.
Still undefeated.
You are still
pretty good.
Yeah.
That'll change next time. I won't be as nervous as I was, and I'll just snap straight in my
so
head.
that's what it is.
Yeah. I'll put it down to that.
I've heard that red before as well.
Yeah, it's a common excuse.
Yeah, but I beat Red, so I don't care. I'm happy about that.
You just can't be happy for me.
Let's not go gloating about how you beat Red with your imaginary correct answers.
No, but they were good.
Yeah.
Well, I swear to God, if I ever go to Golo and I see that, I will photo that shit and I will send it to you.
Project Dolphin, whatever it was. So, I was going to say something. I lost my train of thought.
We're closing the show, Luke.
Yeah, I know, but I was going to... I don't know. No idea. Doesn't matter.
Sean should be able to figure it out by the way you're breathing.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us for the rapid fire quiz, Swifty. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks a lot for having me on.
No dramas. Actually, I just remember what I was going to say. I was going to say that is a really hard quiz to do, though. It's fast. You got to think quickly. There's 10 questions getting thrown around. It's a bit of pressure. I could imagine.
It's more entertainment value than gloating about how good we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy from where I am asking the questions. Because, I don't think I'd be any better than you, Swifty.
All right, well, sign me up for the next one. We'll go round 2 and we'll see if there's any stuff.
You've lost already.
That horse must be getting pretty high, Sean.
Yeah, what? Might get a nosebleed climbing the ladder to the top again next time.
Oh, okay, righto.
I'm happy being fat and not being able to be bothered climbing the ladder. Quite happy sitting down.
Well, yeah, it'd be really good if you didn't have to climb the ladder and your favourite football team could actually do it.
Ouch!
I've heard that for so many years.
Yeah, you're all good.
Last year.
You're all good for the moment.
Yep.
All right, boys. Thanks very much. I've been Luke 1.
I've been Thorncliffe.
I've been Red.
And I've been Swifty.